What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to TTB Ravens Media, bringing you Ravens content every single day. This is an unfortunate video that I have to make because if you haven't heard already, earlier this morning, Ravens edge rusher, outside linebacker, Jaylon Ferguson, aka Sack Daddy, he passed away this morning. He was only 26 years old. I'm just gonna be talking about him in this video. But it's just really sad, and obviously wishing the best for his kids, his wife, or he may not have been married. I know he has a girlfriend or wife, and prayers out to her, prayers out to his family, and his friends. It's just it's really unfortunate because he was someone that we had talked about this offseason as like this could be the breakout year for him. Jeff Zrebiec talked about how like he didn't recognize him, and not in a bad way, right? He was like, wow, he looks really good. Like he looks in shape. He's lost some weight. Like he looks fantastic. And it was something where like, he's a record holder. He set the NCAA record for all-time career sacks. The hype was there, and I know that a lot of people kind of clown on him, for his nickname, Sack Daddy. Wasn't getting a lot of sacks, but we still wanted him in Baltimore, because we believed in him and we felt like he would be able to step up. And like, the coaches talk so highly about, like, everybody that ever talked about him was always talking about how he's a hard worker, he's getting better and everything like that. And he just hadn't gotten that opportunity yet in Baltimore, where he would be able to have like that prominent role. And he was still effective on the field. He wasn't getting a lot of sacks, which a lot of people got mad about, but he was an effective run stopping outside linebacker. This year was, the Ravens haven't signed an edge rusher. Obviously they've brought in people, guys like Justin Houston, guys like JPP and things like that, but they hadn't signed anybody because they kind of wanted to see, similar to the wide receivers, like who they have at their edge rusher spot. They have Adafe, they have Dalen Hayes coming off of injury, but then the other guy was Jaylon Ferguson, as that primary edge rusher. That's kind of what the Ravens have been working with. And unfortunately, with the news, and nothing's come out yet on exactly what happened. I did read that like no foul play or anything like that is expected. But overall, he was coming into his fourth season in the NFL, and was getting ready to really take that next step. Marlon tweeted about how he was just talking to him about how even Marlon was talking about how he has this nickname Sack Daddy, like when's it all gonna come out, and he was like, no, like they really felt like this was the year where he was going to honestly, in typical Ravens edge rusher fashion, take that next step. A lot of times when the Ravens have these young edge rushers, Zadarius Smith, Matt Judon, they don't get that opportunity until their third, fourth season in the league, and then they really step up, and then unfortunately they leave the Ravens in free agency to get a little bit more money. But like the fourth season is typically when it's like the make or break year for Ravens edge rushers, which is different for a lot of other positions, right? Wide receivers, it's like, oh, you really want to be able to contribute right away, but edge rusher is tough. It's one of the, and especially coming out of a smaller school, not playing against Power 5 conferences in college football. He came out and he had to adjust, and he was still effective on the field as a player, but overall, he was getting ready to take that next step. So overall, like I'm not, all that I'm kind of thinking about is him. Because it's just really unfortunate when these types of things happen. I can't confirm anything. I don't think it's true. I really hope it's not true. But I also was hearing a lot of stuff about Tony Siragusa, where like I was seeing. I don't think anybody verified ever said anything. So I really hope that's not true. Hopefully Tony Siragusa is okay. But I was seeing a lot of people tweeting about him. potentially as well, but I'm still yet to see anything, so I don't really want to make any comments on that. But like overall, yeah, it's just a really sad day. Not just for me being a Ravens fan. It's just a sad day for him, his family, his friends. Really, really just anybody that really knew him, because the NFL's lost a lot of people this year. A lot of really young people, and obviously the NFL is not the only place where people have passed away early. But on that stage, right? Dwayne Haskins passed away earlier this year. Jeff Gladney, I believe, the Minnesota Vikings cornerback, passed away. Like it's really unfortunate, and I'm pretty upset about it. But like, obviously, guys, if you guys want to comment down below, kind of your appreciation for Sack Daddy, would be really appreciated. I don't want any. I know there was a lot of, joking around about Sack Daddy nicknames, in live streams and things like that. But it was always all in good fun. It was all like, we like him. It's similar to kind of Marlon talking about it, like, oh, we're the Sacks, like joking around, like we liked him. We wanted him to get that opportunity to get those sacks. So guys, just make sure to, in the comment section, please keep it, respectful. But yeah, that this is kind of all I wanted to do in this video. Just kind of upset about it, because I woke up and that was kind of the first thing I saw, and I was just kind of surprised. But thank you, I guess, everybody, for watching. Really unfortunate, but I'll see all of you again tomorrow.